Dear colleagues, today let me start my topic with a small introduce how the Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, announced how the Israel will change the state budget in this year. So the story with the effort out of the Hamas in the mm, that the terrible existence of the Palestinian world or for the sector in the sector shows how the need a lot of efforts, military, also the use and other resources. And certainly after the Ukraine story about it, we will tell. Today, mm, need here need the additional military forces against the Hamas with the accommodate or the financial resources. So uh, and let me start my topic with another economical analysis. Today, Russia media have discuss about the microeconomic data of the world, which published IMF and World War One World Bank Group. This is that's how the mm, how the news word interesting how the Russian President Putin in Chukotka suddenly announced how the Russian GDP per capita outlaw of the GDP of this is microeconomic data in the Germany. All the independent observers, which some data I'll put in my pictures, I want to submit my pictures picture tomorrow shows how the GDP Germany, despite the recession, 4.8 trillion US dollars, and Russia 2.24 trillion US dollars. Only. I won't tell about despite the derivation of data calculating the according to the method of the IMF in the US dollars. So the Russian population have one for 6 million people and the population Germany 80 million US dollars and the GDP per capita the Russia and Germany and nine time less. This is but what mind have Russian president? Certainly, this is a statement. Statement was in political aims due to the Germany one of the important and for and strong sanctions against the Russia. Also, the Germany Russian President Vladimir Putin have not to Jesus come to apologize Germany how the Germany avoid of the energy crisis of the last year and right now in the current winter We have the information that Central Russia and Ural region have a beaches, and West Siberia have a beaches cool weather. But in the Europe, we have keeping the plus temperature. And what about the warm? Natural gas in the Europe. In the Europe have the underground coverage 90%. According to the report of the Gazprom, but at this time, moreover, according to the report of the Russian Gazprom today, the top supplies natural gas into the China was achieved 23 at the 23 of the December last year. So the Gazprom reported how this is a corporation change direction of the gas stream into the east, into the east side, and so the and certainly the Germany have a problem with the economical growth, with the situation, but have not the energy crisis, and populations have not reason to protest about the cold, etc. is a winter problem. But at this time, despite the recession, inflation in the eurozone, and also in particular, including the Germany, is about 34%, 30%, and certainly the African coalition have a big perspective in the spring, starting the spring with the start new investment cycle in the Europe. So the and let's return to the GDP per capita and the prices. So the one day, director of Economical Institute of the Russian Academic Science, Ruslan Kirbin, explained about what is the data GDP per capita and the customers estimate the value. This is a very simple sample. The cost of the Big Mac, and certainly this is a simple sample, but it's very demonstrated model. But so unfortunately, McDonald's, which the Big Mac is a sample of the calculation for the demonstrated the GDP per capita in value cost. Russia have not already. And we have not information about the real cost of the Big Mac in the territory of Russia, and if you remember, McDonald's changed Russia. Left Russia, and I don't know what is Big Mac follow all the Big Mac of the McDonald's have a cost in Russia. So, but another products have not the comparison estimate with the policy of the dollarization. For example, as set up service. The cars, especially Chinese cars in the rush, have not another prices, and food production have not another prices, not the real prices. And right now, Russian central bank afraid the big sum of the cash in the pocket of the population, not in the bank accounts. 2 trillion, it is 200 million US dollars additional lost lost money, additional lot money, cash money in cash form, and certainly the Russian central bank for avoid the food crisis must be to pump this money and in the same regulator sales currency which will be start tomorrow morning. And certainly the right now German population in the last have not business interest to the talks about the inflation, recession, and the cost of the big market. So this is and the last, despite the not a very good situation of the economy, the budget of the Germany, according to the report of chancellors of Federal Republic of the Germany, help to the Ukraine 8 billion euro for the help and some money. The Germany as a biggest donor of the budget of the European Commission have a fresh in the European budget, and thanks to the difficult way with the conversation, negotiations with the Hungary. This is assume will go to the Ukraine. It's a fair to say how the last information about this topic. Victor Orban have a support about the to the allocate money to the Ukraine from the Brussels budget since since 12.5 billion euros, i.e. Every year European Commission must be to take decision solution about to allocate money for the Ukraine. For the Ukraine. Before the second part of my topic, Jesus, Vladimir Zelensky, after the biggest tournament by Europe, and signed agreement with the UK, one of the biggest representative in the Big Seven. G7 arrived in the Davos, and the annual economical forum where the Switzerland supposed to include Russia in the start process of the peaceful conversation. But totally despite the Russian big officials don't representative in the Davos forum, Vladimir Putin answered how the own conditions about the peaceful process. This is means the Russia, the Kremlin don't want to the lose the interest with contact with the West. It means apparently that the Kremlin have a tight own reason for the tight of the war with the Ukraine. And the second part of my topic will be the Tanzania as a demilitarization zone, so-called 38 parallel between the North Korea and the South Korea. The North Korea advanced the troops and occupied the demilitarized zone and the launched the intercontinental ballistic rocket with accommodated intelligence intelligence satellite. So this is intelligence satellite um, sent already the pictures, some other military object, but I think I must to the advice of North Korean. This is how the even the not only Russian rockets downed modern anti-air system, how the also the Iranian which the country State Department, according to the statement of Antony Blinken, want to the isolated and marginalization that is the country. Rockets of Iranian product downed U.S. Navy, the Fifth Fleet in the Red Sea, and the drones and another missiles for forces which Houthis used against the Israel. Also, rather than hypersound of the rockets under the same Kinjal, one of Ukraine forces are downed, which launched Russian Black Sea Fleet and Russian aviation and the ground forces of the Russian rocket systems. Right now, Iranian supplies to the Ukraine Shahed with reactive engine with the jet engines would certainly have improving speed. Improved speed may be about the 700-800 kilometers per hour. So, but it's very interesting how the immediately Pentagon and Ukraine find the old stinker which use in Afghanistan else and very successful to use against the Shahed with the jet engines. All just Stinger which I remember it about the Afghanistan story 30 years ago have a high 30,000 meters which achieved to the aim. This is enough for the drones with the jet engines. Also the and also the this is fate already read the North Korean missiles of the middle range, but official Ukrainian civilizations have not protested about the applies North Korean rockets into the Russia for the hits for the Ukraine towns. But North Korea Ukraine must be find another way for the buying North Korean missiles. North Korea, it's nobody. It will be very interesting situation. How the North Korea will be supplies rockets into the into the hands. So the mm, uh, so the leaders were repeating how the tension in the Korean Peninsula, but nobody tell right now to the United North Korea and South Korea. Jesus, and the last mm, and the last topic of today, uh, Jesus. My Lord. Mhm. I think it was interesting. Uh, okay. Oh my God. Uh, I'm sorry. Oh my God! Tomorrow will be the first caucus of Republicans in Iowa. I'm sorry, just because I want tell this is information. This information how the Ron DeSantis and the main hero will be Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Barack Ramaswamy. So, but despite that, absent mm, don't attend Donald Trump, he will be stay in the Minnesota. If the totally the Nikki Haley will win to the Ron DeSantis, she want to the, take a victory in the New Hampshire. So, success and thank you. See you later. Bye bye.